Hello everyone, welcome to NorCal gardening channel zone 9. And so I have already explained to you, for some of you who are following me on my channel, I've already explained how to prune tomatoes and make new plants out of it, and how do you prune the suckers. I will provide a link in this video. If you haven't already watched it, just go ahead and watch it. But in this video I'm going to show you another technique on what do you do with the pruned suckers, right? And how do you make a new plant out of it. Is what I'm going to show you in this video. All right, as you see here, right? So these are the suckers. See that I'm showing here, right here. So these are the suckers which are growing in between, and these can be pruned actually, right? So you see this is a branch right there. See, right, so as you see here, these are the branches, and this is the main stem right here, and this is the sucker which is kind of growing above, right? And these are the suckers which need to be pruned, and if you don't prune it, then they become large plants and then started sucking the energy from the main plant. So what you do is you basically prune these suckers, and then you can plant it as a new plant, and they will grow. Or I'm going to show you another technique what I did earlier. So I just pruned one of these which kind of grew quite a bit, and I put it in the water. So you see here, right? I put it in the water, and it kind of made nice roots. It takes about a week or so. All you do is, just dip it into water, and as you see here, it's kind of got nice roots, right? So this is one way to handle it. You can just take it and then remove the bottom leaves, and then you can plant it, or you can dip it into the water so it can get some roots, and once you get those roots, you basically take it and plant it. So what I'm going to do is I harvested one of the suckers, and instead of throwing it away, I put it in the water for 1 week, and they got some nice roots. So I'm going to just plant it in my garden bed, raised garden bed, so that it grows as a new plant. So for some of you who looked at the previous video that I had, so this was the plant suckers that I planted it on my raised garden bed, and so as you see here, there are new shoots coming up, and this plant has started already growing, and in no time, it will grow as a healthy plant. So I didn't dip them into the water. I just planted them. I took the suckers out and then removed the bottom leaves and then planted. It's growing nicely as a healthy plant. But what I would suggest is, if you're unsure, so I had to kind of take care of it. Some of the dry leaves were there, and then I kind of pruned them, and after that it started growing nicely. And so if you're in doubt, what I would suggest is follow this new technique where you can put it in the water, and once it starts getting roots, you can just basically plant it in your raised garden bed or inside your pot, so that it grows as a new plant. So what we are going to do now is I'm going to take my plant which has these roots, and I see these nice roots here, and I'm going to plant this on the garden bed so that it grows as a healthy plant. Right folks, as you see here, already planted this new sucker which had the which was growing roots on it, and no time expecting it to, I watered it thoroughly, put a little bit of fertilizer, and as you see here, I put it as deep as possible so that the roots are stronger, we get a healthy tomato plant. So that's the whole idea. So I'm expecting no time for this to grow as a healthy plant, and I'll give you an update on this on the maybe in the next few weeks on how it's doing. So for those of you, especially in the North America region, where you have shorter summer, maybe 5 months or 6 months, I don't expect I don't grow the tomatoes from the seed. If you're doing from the seed, then you have to do it indoors, and then when the plant grows, you have to transplant it. But I would suggest you to start from sapling, where you can start getting the yield pretty soon, and use 1 or 2 mother plants, and then get these suckers and get these roots started, and then plant them, in your raised bed or in your pot where you can grow as new plants. So that way, you can get faster yield. And that's all for today. And if you had learned something in this video, please do click like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you soon in another video. Thank you. Bye.